You guys, it's been 4 years. Ah! Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming to my channel or seeing a video of my face in front of your screen, thank you for watching. And if you're a returning subscriber, returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. You guys, it's been 4 years. 4 years living in Phoenix, Arizona. We literally came in June 2021, and it is the end of June. We did come the end of June 2021, and it is the end of June in 2025. What? I feel like the transformation that we've seen in the last 4 years of moving to a new city has been pretty great, and we're going to talk about it in this video. I'm not going to get too deep about a lot of things because obviously in my previous videos, my anniversary videos that I do, I've talked about different things throughout the years. However, in this video, it's just going to be mostly from just my heart, just the feeling of what 4 years means for us living here. Will we continue to still recommend it to new folks who are moving to the city? What's next for us? What does the next chapter look like? What does 5 years anniversary look like? What should you be expecting from my channel, from my videos, and just all the interesting and cool things that have truly happened to us since moving to a new city. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so if you're new here and you don't know a little bit about me, my name is Faith. My husband Matthew and I moved from Iowa, the state of Iowa, to the state of Arizona. So we moved from Cedar Falls, Iowa to Phoenix, Arizona since 2021, and it's been 4 years. So this is a 4-year anniversary video. I have been doing anniversary videos since year 1, end of year 1, end of year 2, end of year 3, and now end of year 4, going into year 5. I do feel so excited about year 5 because I feel, 5 is such a special number. It's such a special time or a special time period to celebrate any milestone. And a lot has really happened for us in this last 4 years. The time has moved very, very fast. And moving from a small town to a bigger city for us has truly been one of the best decisions that we've made. And I'll just kind of tell you a little bit about, just kind of like the whole spiel of it without really going into too much details that I covered in my previous videos. So I'm going to go ahead and link those videos, and after this video, you can go back and watch, see how different I look from the previous years, and then come back, or you can actually finish watching this video. Don't click out, then go watch the other ones. And I have a whole playlist of videos about my Living in Arizona series that you can go and binge watch and learn about me and about what it feels like to live in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, one of the main things, why did we move from a small town to a big city? I mean, do I need to explain to you? It was a small city. We needed to move to a big city. Just kidding. We did love living in small town Iowa. Obviously, my husband and I, we met there, went to school there, got my bachelor's degree. I started my career there. So it's been a really good state and, great city where we were that really helped, the trajectory of our growth. But we wanted something more. We wanted to be in a more busier city. We wanted where things were happening. Obviously, we're very young and we wanted to experience just the city life, living in a new environment, figuring out life for ourselves. We had just gotten married and we decided to move into a new city, start a new career for both of us, and just start to figure things out for ourselves. And honestly, it had to be one of the best decisions we made. A lot of the things that have changed, obviously in 4 years, we've lived in 3 different apartments. Yes, we have not bought our home yet, which I'm glad we haven't because obviously the market has fluctuated a lot. Obviously, we've made friends since coming to a new city. We've had our friends that we've met since we moved, and we're still meeting a few people, year over year, time over time, especially as we've transitioned into new careers and meeting other people. One of the interesting things was moving to Arizona. I moved getting through my career, meaning we wanted to move to Phoenix area. However, I was able to land a very good opportunity in tech. My career is in tech. I am a data analyst. Well, I used to be. I am now in a managerial space of data analytics, meaning I have a data analytics team now. I work for a different company. I no longer work for the company that relocated us from Iowa to Phoenix. It was truly a great opportunity working for that company. I had such valuable, great experience that I was able to use and grow in my career. I was able to meet and network with a lot of people in my field, in my career, in social media space, YouTube space. I've met other content creators in the area. I have met other content creators in all the different platforms. I have networked. I have tried new things. I have been to new restaurants. I've had different types of food being in a more larger city. My palate has expanded. I have met different people from different backgrounds who also moved to Phoenix, Arizona, and it has been truly a special experience. My husband and I, we have truly grown. The people that we were when we moved to Phoenix 4 years ago are absolutely have evolved. We've grown, we've been better. A lot of opportunities have been, come before us. We've taken advantage of it, and a lot of things have transformed. One of the bigger things that have changed for me, obviously, starting a new career. I am no longer in that individual contributor space. I'm more in a managerial space, but still in the data analytics space. So if you have any questions about, getting into the field of data analytics, I'll be more than happy to answer that for you guys. I am now, what they say, an experienced hire. But yeah, so I'm still in the space of data analytics, however, in a different company, a much more larger corporation. However, in a different division, still here in the Phoenix area. My former job, I have always was in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm still working in Scottsdale, but I live in Phoenix, the city. So, I just commute 20 minutes to my job. Not really a bad commute, which has been great. So this new opportunity has really, really worked out well for me. I have met great people. I have been more confident, or I have become a lot more confident in my career, in the work that I do, in the field that I do, in things that I negotiate about, advocating for myself, advocating for my family, advocating for new opportunities, being able to say no. I have started a couple businesses. It has succeeded. I have met people. I have networked. I have failed in so many different ventures, and I have picked myself back up, and I'm still trying new things. What? It's been great. Honestly, I am so proud of just the growth that has happened. I have been so audacious doing some of the things that I've done. Really forced myself to try new things and be aggressive when it comes to the goals that I want to accomplish, and not be apologetic for it. I am so unbothered. I like to try new things. I'm okay failing. All I need to do is fail fast, figure it out, get my feet going again, and make sure I succeed the next time around. And you know what? We don't talk about the failures like that, but however, the failures do happen. But the failures are not really failures. They're just teaching opportunities for us. And one of the biggest things that has evolved for me was I did start a couple businesses that have really, really taught me a lot, taught my husband and I a lot about ourselves and just how we navigate different things, whether it's in the professional space, in entrepreneurship, trying new things. We have learned, we have learned a lot. We have learned lessons. We've lost money. We've gained money. We've invested. We've gotten better. We've tried new things. New things didn't work. We kept trying again. We tried other things. And it's been, things have really worked out, whether it's not in our favor or whether it's learning opportunities, or it's just some things that we just cut our losses and said, hey, this is a learning opportunity. Now we know not to do it again. And we're also able to advise people around us about the different ventures that we've done if they decide they want to go into it. So yeah, a lot of things have happened. I'm really excited about year 5. We already have a lot of cool projects, a lot of scheduled travels coming out for us. This new year 5 for me, I feel like I want to be giving you guys a lot more. I feel like now I've been a little bit, not to toot my own horn, but I'm a little bit more experienced about the city now. So, you can ask me a couple questions about things that, maybe I might have to refer you to Google. Maybe I'm able to answer it just based off of experience, or, just because I've been living here for some time, so I can answer a few things for you. Another thing I would also like to plug in moving forward, in my previous videos, a lot of people have been asking, I made this video about where to live in Arizona. I talked about the different cities: Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, Chandler, Gilbert, Glendale. I know a lot of people still keep asking me questions about, where in Tempe do you recommend I live? Where in Phoenix do you recommend I look? And I got to thinking, I'm like, okay, if they're still asking these questions, if there's still an issue or a problem, how do I solve that problem? How can I be a problem solver? And light bulb moment, I said, okay, we're going to do something more, we're going to deep dive a lot more into things. You know I tend to answer a lot of questions more broadly. We're going to deep dive. We're going to, niche into the different things that my viewers and followers and subscribers are asking for. So there's a lot of people who live out of state considering moving to Arizona. So here's this for you. I'm going to start doing tour videos, apartment tour videos, because I don't want to go touring houses and it's a lot more serious business. So we're going to start doing apartment tour videos for the different areas. I have done an apartment touring video before, which I'll link that so you can still go take a look at that video. However, that video was touring apartments under a certain price in different areas. So I toured Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe. They were all in that video. However, we're going to deep dive, right? So I'm going to do a tour of Phoenix, not just anywhere in Phoenix. We're going to do specifically pick a couple apartments in downtown Phoenix, give you a tour of downtown Phoenix and midtown Phoenix, right? We're also going to do a video separately touring apartments, a couple apartments in North Phoenix, right? I lived in North Phoenix, so I can speak a little bit about that. And we're going to do videos of tours of the South Phoenix area, Ahwatukee. We're going to do tours of Tempe. So we're going to find a couple apartments in Tempe. We're going to find a couple apartments in Scottsdale. We're going to maybe split Scottsdale into two, maybe North Scottsdale and then Old Town, South Scottsdale. What do we think? And then we're going to do apartment tours of Chandler, apartment tours of Gilbert, and we're going to do apartment tours of the West Valley. So Glendale, maybe Tolleson, Avondale. It's a little bit far, but I'm going to try to, get a lot of my viewers what they're looking for. So we'll pick different areas, but I'm going to let you guys decide where's the first city that I tour. I'm going to let you decide. Let me know where, double upvote people, upvote whatever it is. Pick where you want me to go tour. I'll go tour it for you. Bonus point, if you even have apartments you want me to tour, I will tour it for you. However, I could just go ahead and pick apartments that I would tour. We're not just touring the apartments. This is something I notice people who tour apartments and publish on YouTube don't do. I'm not just going to tour the apartment. No. We're going to tour the apartment and tour the block. A couple blocks, maybe the neighborhood, Does that help? Just so you understand what you're going to be going into, right? Because sometimes the apartments may be nice, but outside you may be dealing with a lot of homelessness, right? Right. You don't want the outside to be all raggedy. We want to make sure that we're in safe neighborhoods, right? So we're going to pick apartments in these different areas, and we're going to tour not just the apartment complex and the building. We're going to tour the area as well. We're going to drive around a few blocks. If there's any gas station, if there's grocery stores and things, I want to help you. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to tell you the closest highways to these different apartments. Is that going to help? Okay, I think that may be very, very valuable for somebody who's out of state considering moving to Phoenix, or even somebody here that's local, that's maybe in Chandler thinking about moving to downtown Phoenix, or somebody in downtown Phoenix maybe considering moving to Chandler, right? So we're going to do that. So you guys go ahead in the comments and let me know where you guys want me to start touring, specifically the area, and I'll do the rest. I'll do it, I'll upload it, and I want to help you guys out because I know you need it, and I want to come through for you, But all that to say, I'm really excited to kick out this series that's really going to help somebody who is considering moving to the Phoenix area. I'm going to try to start doing a lot more going out videos, meaning I did the video about recommending what to do in Arizona, especially if you're visiting. I think I want to do more videos like that. I want to do staycations, exploring my city. I also want to do exploring Arizona, going to Flagstaff, going to Sedona, trying all these different places. You know, I'm thinking about exploring really the beauty of Arizona. Arizona is such a beautiful state. I'm like, there's a lot of people coming on vacations here, touring Arizona, and I live here and I haven't toured it. Oh, I'm kind of ashamed. So we're going to start exploring different parts, the nature, the different areas, the beauty, just the natural beauty of Arizona. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. I want you guys to get to see just the city that I've fallen in love with, the city that we've built really good friends, city of opportunities. It's been great. However, all great things, right, don't last forever. Not saying great things shouldn't last. Great things should last forever. I'm just saying, I want to answer the question. Is Arizona, is Phoenix long-term for us? Do we see ourselves living in Phoenix, Arizona long-term? I think I answered this question in year 3, and year 4. Have things changed? No, I don't think. To be honest, just keeping it plain with you, long term, I don't see us being in Arizona long term, or Phoenix, to be honest with you. Not like we don't love it, we love it. You know, we would definitely consider owning a property here. However, I don't think long term this is it for us. The reason is because I'm not limiting, Arizona to just it. I don't want to say this is our dream state, this is our dream. No, it's not. This is just a step in our journey, and we have made the best out of it. Obviously, things haven't always worked out to the best. However, the majority of things have really, really played in our favor, and things have worked out. And how, with where I'm at in my career, with where my husband's at, and where we see our future, and just where we want to go, especially when you start thinking about expanding your family, growing your home, you start to have those conversations about, does this make sense to be here long term? Obviously, we don't have any immediate family here. And we start to have that conversation. It's the United States even where we will be long term, So we start to have those genuine conversations with us. And at least the answer we have is Arizona is not it. It's not long term for us. And long term, we don't know yet, but we're open to whatever opportunities and blessings may come our way. Obviously, the company I work for, my leadership, they're aware that we are open to opportunities. So if I get a great opportunity or great promotion that needs me to move somewhere, that's something we're going to be open to. So we don't want to force ourselves to move out of Arizona yet, but we are allowing ourselves to embrace new opportunities, and sometimes new opportunities are not here in Arizona, and we're not going to limit ourselves to it. So we're going to be open to it. So whether it's I come start a video, tell you guys, hey, I'm leaving Arizona, it won't come as a surprise. You guys are like, Faith's open to opportunities, So if something comes up, whether it's for my career, whether it's for my husband, it's just something that makes sense for our family, we're going to do it. And obviously, we've been looking at other states and different places that potential opportunities may come from, or, opportunities for growth in my career may move me somewhere else, may move us somewhere else. We've had those conversations, and we're saying if those come and it makes sense for our family, we're going to take it, right? So, and don't make it think like if you're moving to a new city, moving to Arizona, don't always think about it's it for you. You can always move somewhere else. If it doesn't work out for you, if you come to a new city and you don't like it, it's okay to say no and pack your bags and go somewhere else, right? We're humans. We just have this one life, and we have to make the best out of it. That's why I come on here and make these videos and share with you guys just about my experience and just different things that I'm learning, or hopefully, I'm able to put some content out there that could help you guys. But I don't want to make this video too long. I'm really excited about just what's to come for us. Year 4 living in Arizona has been great. It has been wonderful. I hope the joy and just the excitement and optimism that I have in this video, feeds into you to know that if you've maybe been on the fence about moving to Arizona, you know what? Just take that step, jump over, book a flight, come visit for like a weekend, a week. It's hot now, but guess what? It's hot in so many places and we deal with it. We survive, right? Still love it here. That's just what's so special about the city. I know people like to speak so negatively about things and just how bad some things are. I know I have spoken bad about some things on my channel. However, I make the best of what's presented to me, and the things that don't work out, and things that work. So yeah, let's leave this video here. I'm so excited about what's to come. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and stay and come back, watch my Living in Arizona series, go watch all my tour videos, watch all my upcoming videos, and let me know, what you guys want to see. I feel like obviously one of the videos that has been doing well, I want to give you guys even better of that, was cost of living. I want to do an updated cost of living. Should I do it? I'll do it. I'm going to give you updated numbers too. Here on this channel, we're honest. We are honest. So, yeah, I'm going to do updated cost of living 2025, Phoenix, Arizona. Because I gave you guys my 1-bedroom. I'm going to be honest again and give you guys my updated one, our updated one, based off of our monthly expenses. So stay tuned for that video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying to this point in the video. If you made it to this point in the video, throw me a heart sign. And I'm throwing you a heart sign. Love you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you staying to the end. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.